Hi, it's Dawn and welcome back to the Home Edit. Last month I talked about something that caught a lot of people's attention. Atlanta is leading the country in canceled contracts. And after that video, I got some questions. Why is this happening? And what can sellers do about it? So this month I want to go deeper on that because I'm seeing a pattern with my own clients that I think is really important for anyone thinking about selling this spring. But first, a quick look at the March numbers for Greater Atlanta for single family detached homes only. We had 3,531 closed sales, a median sale price of just under $445,000 and an average sale price of $561,000. There are currently 12,582 homes on the market with 3.6 months of supply. Buyers are active. The spring market is moving, but today's buyers are more cautious than they were a few years ago. They're doing their homework, their inspectors are thorough, and when something comes up during due diligence, they are not afraid to walk away. So let's talk about what sellers can actually do about it. Most people think preparing your home to sell means cleaning it up, decluttering, some fresh paint, good staging, and yes, presentation absolutely matters. But that's only part of the picture. The part that doesn't get talked about enough is making sure your home can survive the inspection. Here's what I see happen. A seller gets a strong offer, everyone's excited, and then the inspection report comes back. There's a roof that's aging, an HVAC that hasn't been serviced, some deferred maintenance that's been building up quietly. Now we're either renegotiating the price, the buyer's asking for concessions, or they walk away entirely. And here's the financial reality. If issues come up during inspection, sellers face three options: fix it, reduce the price, or give the buyer credit at closing. The repair that might have cost $800 before you list can become a $2,000 concession negotiated under pressure. And that's money out of your pocket. Now, I don't push sellers to get a formal pre-listing inspection. It depends on your situation and budget. But what I do is have an honest conversation before we go on the market. What do we know about this house? What's been deferred? What might a buyer's inspector find? That conversation alone can save a deal. Here's where I tell sellers to focus: the big ticket items: the roof, HVAC, hot water heater, electrical, plumbing. If your HVAC hasn't been serviced recently, go ahead and get that done and keep the receipt. Those maintenance records matter. The deferred maintenance, leaky faucets, broken outlets, cracked caulking, a long list of small items signal to buyers that the home hasn't been well cared for, and they will use that to negotiate. And yes, staging and presentation still matter. First impressions drive offers, but if the home shows beautifully and then falls apart at inspection, you've lost all that momentum. The sellers winning right now are doing both. They're showing up beautifully and showing up solid. If you're thinking about selling this year, even if it's months away, I'd love to walk through your home with you. And we'll talk honestly about what's worth addressing and how to get you to the closing table without surprises. That conversation is always free. Reach out anytime. I'm happy to be a resource. I look forward to seeing you next month. Bye.